Generally fair weather in the last few days has led to warm days and in some places fairly chilly nights as well. The high temperatures today were seen in Shobdon under partly cloudy skies, as well as many other locations in central and southern England and into South Wales as well, 24 degrees the high. Low temperatures this morning were seen in Altnaharra, which fell to just 1 degree above freezing under fog, and 2 degrees at Tulloch Bridge, both in northern Scotland, 4 degrees in Shap in Cumbria. Right now, winds will be getting up a little bit tomorrow in the southern part of England and through central areas as well, and that's why we're a bit concerned about fire weather with clearer skies and still the very high fire potential. Also, commemorating the 40-degree day that we received on July 19th, we still have our shirts in store. Well then, looking forward through the rest of today, maybe a few little bits of rainfall along coastal areas on the east and through central parts, but generally a fairly clear night with temperatures dipping down in Scotland again to 5 degrees. Further south, still at around 10 to 12. Winds won't be particularly high overnight, but in the south of England they'll start to get up to a brisk 20-mile-per-hour wind or roughly, or maybe a little bit higher in gusts. Looking at those temperatures then throughout Thursday afternoon and the weather, of course, partly cloudy, mostly sunny in many parts of Scotland, with high temperatures in Inverness of 22 and in Glasgow with generally temperatures reaching around 20 degrees, so a pleasant day in most of Scotland, a little bit of rain on the mountains. In Ireland, around 22 the high, and that's actually further west where you'll see the warmest temperatures, although there'll be a little bit more cloud. In England and Wales, it will be clear further north with only small amounts of cloud, and then that big bank of more organised cloud structures further south, extending from southern Wales round to the Essex coast. Further south, it will be a little bit clearer on the south coast, but you could see some rain showers. 24 degrees the high throughout Thursday, and taking a look at the wind profile, still doesn't really have a visual effect on our graphics. They are getting up a little bit, but not a huge amount. Of course, it will gradually get gustier as we get through the autumn. Thursday evening, let's take a look what happens next. There's two systems there either side of us. Rain will affect the southern coast of England, and that frontal system about to move through from the western side, and here it comes throughout parts of Ireland by the time we get to Friday afternoon, but still ahead of it, temperatures and weather is looking not too bad. 21 degrees the high again in Inverness, further south in Scotland also around 21. When that front comes in, 15 degrees in Stornoway, where it will be quite heavy rain by the afternoon, and further south in southern Scotland a decent day still with possibly a high of 22. Western Ireland will feel that rain as well, and eastern areas may get some drizzly spots, mostly cloudy as a general rule, and across England and Wales we're looking at decent temperatures once again with highs of 25 in central, in the East Midlands, and 24 degrees in most parts of the northwest. Further south it will be wetter and a little bit cooler with 21 the high in Southampton, where it will probably be the wettest. 23 there in London as well, partly cloudy with a chance of rain. Looking at the winds again, it'll start to get up a little bit along the western isles of Scotland and parts of Northern Ireland, but still not more than 30 miles per hour. Through the rest of Friday, this next frontal system is slowly pushing its way through. Lots of rain for parts of Ireland and just a few little areas of western Scotland, and it will creep further into England as well, a much more unsettled pattern there as we get through to Saturday morning, and then you can see that front extending out towards Europe then and reconfiguring and getting lots of rain possible on Saturday for multiple parts of the British Isles. Still looking at warm temperatures with 22 or 23 being the high, but within that front to the southwest in Ireland much cooler highs with only 18. That's all for today's UK and Ireland weather forecast. We'll be back with more on either Friday or Saturday.